So, I want to say about a week ago, my good friend of mine had been texting me about some sort of strange things of this ad for this game named Evertale. And from the surface, Evertale seems like your ordinary gotcha game, but for some weird reason, the ads that were being played for this game that you see now seem to be popping up recently to hype up these games. But the thing is, with these ads, they're pretty misleading due to the fact that none of these creepy pasta aspects of these commercials are in the game. And it's a bit waxing that if you do manage to search up this game onto Google Play, you do see many images for the thumbnails for these kind of, I guess they're going for like a Pokemon kind of creepy thing or whatnot. But it's nowhere to be seen in the game, so it's a bit scummy due to the fact that this game does cost real money to play. So they're kind of pulling an EA play. And if you guys remember that fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2 from way back when, it's basically the same kind of concept. But, anywho. But even though this is the case, there are some people that did find discussing this thread on the /ARG thread, and there's a video that showcases some spooky things in which there is a cool user that I found within this thread named It's Color Not Color that speaks Japanese, so they managed to translate the said ads, and I'll be reading them to you now. So the first ad that the person states is that I speak Japanese, and the first ad is about a girl asking the boy for help while the monster tries to warn the boy that it was a trap by the girl by making him take the bloody knife, and now the girl is making him choose to help hide the body or risk the police finding him and arresting him. And again, this is not in the ad, or I should say in this game, so don't fall for this. And then for the second ad that you see now, it states that it's about a boy asking about the dead body outside, and the professor tells him just to choose a ball, and sometimes life gives a person too much burden. I'm not kidding. Then it cuts back to a black text stating that there is no such thing as trainers and monsters, and it's time to face something. And what's really funny about this, that like the game itself has nothing to do with Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure most of these assets and sprites were stolen from like other fan fiction games. But I don't know. I don't even know how this is even allowed in the first place, and I'm surprised Nintendo even hasn't hit it with a cease and desist. But anyways, in the last ad, it states that the third ad is about an elderly telling a trainer a place where you can catch a rare monster. The elderly man says that there is a trainer will hear a girl's voice calling for help, but instead of helping the elder, it tells the trainer to stab her to death with this knife. And at the end, the trainer chooses the option to stab the elderly person instead. So not only does this game falsely advertise it, it wants you to stab elderly people, dude. We need elderly people. That's why we have a president. We have a president, Mr. Joe Biden. But anyways, with that being said, don't give this company your money, since again, none of these Pokemon ideas are presented in this game. And for the ads, they look how they look. They were made again in RPG Maker. So the entire point of these ads is to make the game more interesting in what it is, and it's a pretty crap reason for a cash grab. And it's pretty funny because the actual gameplay is your standard RPG mobile games such as the likes of Final Fantasy Dissidia. But unlike Evertale, Dissidia actually advertises itself honestly, so you know exactly where you're getting into. So my fine viewers, before getting into the mobile game scene, check out the gameplay first and don't fall for these trailers because you'll be out of luck and those greedy developers will take your money. So stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.